My name is Glenys. Today I have a special guest featuring Jessica. Hi.
So, Glenys, what are we going to do today?
Today we are going to criticize a book.
Ooh.
It's called Detik by our beloved teacher, Ms.Dayang.
Yay! Alright, I'm almost forgot, but we have a special guest here today. His name is Limo.
Yay! Hello guys.
Limo, what do you think we should do first in our book criticism?
I think you should do the background first.
Thanks for the advice, Limo. You can go now. Get away. So you guys, this book is filled with poems by Ms.Dayang, and I think the poems are about her feeling or her expression towards some things like the world, reality, or anything that has to do with her. And I think she wants to write and publish this book so we can see from her point of view the world, the reality, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jessica.
Oh.
And I think the reason why Miss Dayang named this book Satu Detik because Miss Dayang wanted us to always appreciate every second in our life. So second, we are going to discuss about the reader viewpoint or the things that we have learned from this book.
Oh, and by the way, we have moved to the kitchen because we were hungry. So yeah, continue.
Yeah. So the lesson that I have learned from this book is that I can see the world from Miss Dayang's viewpoint, which is a mother and a teacher would see the world and the problem that go around them. And I think I really have to really appreciate my mother because she have given me so much love from my birth until now. Yeah, and I really have to give more appreciation to my teacher that have taught me from kindergarten, elementary school, junior high school until this high school.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
Yeah.
what I learned from this book is that Ma'am Dayang give us advice in the form of the poem. Some advice are good because she told us that we should be stronger, we should reach our dream, we should not give up when problems come to us, and we can also see how a mother will care for her child when she is sick or when anything bad happens basically, and how the world is to see the reality about the world from a teacher perspective and a mother perspective, how we as a student maybe not see it, but now we can see it. And yeah, it has a lot of good advice, I think. So yeah.
So the next one we are going to talk about the strong
And weak point of this book. So first, Glenys.
So for me, the first strong point of this book is very interesting to read because we can see the world from other person's perspective, and from this book we can see the world by Ms. Dayang perspective. The next one is that this book is bilingual, so it has some Indonesian poem, bahasa poem,
Yeah, and English
poems.
Also, the third one is...
Yeah, the third one is, but from this book, we can reflect the reality of the world through the poems that Ma'am Dayang made about her daily life.
And
How about
next, so for me, I think the strong point of this book is that indirectly, Ma'am Dayang actually give us advice how to get through problem and how to see the reality through her poem. And also the poems, some are inspirative, like how you should never give up reaching your dream, and you should be brave, you should always face your problem with a tough heart and never really give up. Mostly it's like that. And also some words that are used in the poems are quite hard and new for us, but it's not really bad because with that we can improve our skill and we can learn new vocabulary. So next we are going to talk about the weak point of the book. Glenys?
Yeah, the weak point of the book is that this book only have doesn't have many English poems. It only have
Yeah.
like 10 maybe.
10, I
Yeah,
think.
and this book also have some typo. After I read it,
We found a typo.
yeah, like in the word in
The
the poem, the word dihimpun supposed to be connected, but it wasn't. It was separated. How
Yeah.
about you?
I think some of the weak point is that because the word that are used is hard, not really, not a lot of people can understand it, and really not a lot of us can really get the true meaning of the poems. And also, I think that the title "One Detik" doesn't really connect with the context of the poems. I think most of the poems are about the reality, problems, how you should behave when you get problem, when you face the world. But the title "One Detik," I don't think it has to do with the poems, but yeah, maybe when someone see it in the library or in the Gramet when they want to buy a book, they doesn't really get it unless they read the synopsis on the back. But yeah, it can be misleading. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all for the strong and weak point.
All the last part is the impression after we read this book. So my impression after reading this book is I feel really inspired because the poems are really touch my heart. Because it talks about the problems in our life, and mostly our daily problems that we face and how to solve it. Yeah, that's all maybe.
So Glenys, what is your favorite poem from the book?
My favorite poem is titled "I Must Be Strong" from page 66.
Why do you like the poem?
I really like the poem on that page because it talks about when hope is lost, we need to be strong even though it's not easy, but we have to try our best to be the best version of ourselves.
Next, I'm gonna tell you about my impression after reading the book. So for me, after reading the book, I felt really wow. So this is how other people see the world, see the problem, how they will feel when the problem occurs, or how they will solve it, or how they feel about the world. And the one that really touched me the most is the poem Ketika Anakku Sakit. It's about how a mother feels when her child is sick. So from that poem, I can kind of feel how my mother would feel when I'm sick. So it's kind of touch my feeling. It kind of motivate me. It kind of inspires me. And some of the poem actually give me motivation, inspiration. Well, I think that's maybe our impression. Like, it's really wow. It can move my heart to do something, to help people, to be stronger. Yeah, I think that's all.
So Jessica, what's your favorite part of the book?
I think my favorite part is mostly the poem titled Dreaming. It's about how you should always dream, even though it may be seem impossible, but like your success or anything you want, it might seem impossible at first, but you must keep dreaming, you must keep trying to reach for the top, for whatever you want, mostly because I don't know, maybe someday a miracle will happen and everything will be shown to you. You will get everything you want. So don't stop dreaming.
So guys, that's all for our book criticism video on One the Take
by
Ms.Dayang Suryani.
Well, don't forget
To
to
like, comment, and
and
subscribe.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to Ms.Dayang channel. Link in the description. Well, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.